Megan and Andy. Welcome back to the channel. Glad y'all are here today. Come spend some time with us today. First thing on the list is we're down here at the creek garden and we're going to get up our Beauregard sweet potatoes.
Yep. We may or may not dig them all today because there's quite a few to dig by hand.
And it's trying to rain.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be raining, but it keeps trying to rain this evening. I know in that last video I mentioned that I'll leave them laying on top of the ground to cure, and then I would take and put them up. But since we do have this chance of rain, I mean, well, ain't even a chance of rain, since it's trying to rain, I'm not going to do that today. We're going to take them straight back to the house with us, whatever we end up digging up.
We're going to leave them laying out though and let them cure for a little bit before I actually put them in the basement. So
yeah, so
we're still going to let it, they're just not going to be outside, like out in the elements.
There you go. We're going to leave them in the bed of the Kubota because that is a place we can, if we have to, we can leave it sitting for a couple of days. They can lay right in there and it'll be under the shelter and everything will be out of the weather. I guess we might as well go on down to the very end and work our way back.
Something's been chewing on them pretty good.
The who?
Something.
I guess it's that groundhog, the only thing I can think of. But you know, I come down here when I opened the chicken door the other morning and the fence was knocked down out yonder, so a deer could have been. I was
going to say, I think a deer's been in here because all my peas are gone.
Yeah, a deer could have got in here.
Yep. I ain't looked for no tracks, but I was looking at these Crowder peas. There were baby peas on here and they ain't a one.
Of course, I don't know. Deer, I mean,
right there's
groundhogs
a deer track.
may eat them off.
Right there's a deer track.
Is it?
Yep.
I wonder how deer got in here.
Right there they are. Deer tracks. I knew it. When I seen all them peas was gone, I knew it.
Well, ain't that something?
Because my little groundhog friend, he just comes and gets him a little bite every once in a while. Them deers eat every pea off of them.
Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm. That's what they're good for. Yeah, it looks like they walked all the way down through right there. Got them a nice snack. Well, at least we got us some off of them.
Yeah, we got what we wanted. Well, I guess we'll start right here.
Just don't chop none of them.
I'm going to try not to.
Perfect.
That's a nice tater. Then them little slips. Those will be good for next year's tater slips.
Yep. Well, I'll separate them when we go to put them in the basement.
That's probably all that was under that plant.
And sweet potatoes ain't quite like Irish potatoes. They don't spread out everywhere. They just kind of, they're bundled up under that plant usually.
Yep. The only exception to that rule is if you've got something like those purple ones we have down there. Now they tend to make roots.
Well, they go like down.
I mean, like the vine itself may run out here and make a root, and it'll grow another tater just in a random spot. There's a bunch of little ones there.
I know. Are we sure we should dig these?
Maybe we ain't ready yet. We'll dig a few more here.
What we do? Dig the only big one it was out here?
What, the other day when we checked them?
Yeah.
It's possible. Well, you know what we can do? I mean, we got so many of them, we can dig us a bucket full, and if we ain't happy with the size with them, we'll wait. But I can tell you right now, there ain't no way, by the way the vines look, that they're going to grow much more. I wouldn't think.
Well, they'll grow to the frost, won't they?
Well, no, but there ain't enough. The vine is dying back, is what I'm saying. So I wouldn't expect them to grow a whole lot more.
You see, like, I just ain't
that didn't even make nothing.
I was gonna say, I just ain't so sure.
That ain't nothing but a root.
But you know, I mean, they did have to grow in mud.
Yeah, that weather probably didn't hurt. I mean, didn't help. Well, boy, now what we checked the other day was perfect.
They were perfect.
Evidently, like you said, we pulled the only one.
We pulled the only one we pulled one on that side and this side. They didn't see that on video, but on both sides we checked them and they were good size.
Well, like
it was the only darn hill that
like I say, we can
ready.
We can pull a few.
Well, I know,
and see
but
what
these are my favorite. I don't want to like waste them on these tiny ones.
We got a whole nother row over there.
Okay.
And those vines from here look like they're better than these vines. We'll see. I'm going to predict this one's a little bit bigger, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe it ain't nothing. What happened to them?
They ain't even there. So usually these are your sweet potatoes.
Yeah, and they ain't made, and they've had time to make.
Yeah, they've had time to make more than that, especially.
Maybe it's Maybe it's from all the wet. This may be as good as they get.
Well, you can't even eat them.
Well, right there's one.
There's a tater.
Did I not dig in the right spot?
I believe that was it.
That's it.
I believe that was
There's
all.
one.
Only, oh, you sliced him in half.
I didn't. I know. I threw the shovel down too quick. All right, let's go to the next one.
In the world.
Sweet potatoes. 2025 sweet potatoes may not be that special this year.
Might be a bust. I don't know, man. They ain't getting no better than this. We're gonna leave them. We're gonna leave them. Don't you think?
I don't know. What we'll do is we'll dig. I mean, in all fairness, the vines, as they progress into the field, have been better the whole time. Like up here on this end, the vines ain't been that great. And then down yonder, they weren't that great. Let's give it to at least that.
And see.
And if they ain't no better, we'll move up, which we need to do them anyways. We'll move over there and see what they look like. Because that one we dug over there, look, I mean, it wasn't a monster, but it was a good looking potato.
It was a good sized potato. I mean, and we hadn't counted the days on these, but I know I probably should have done that before we started the video so we could tell y'all.
But I feel like they've been in the ground plenty of time, though.
Well, no, I don't mean that.
I don't even know if you want to keep that, do you?
Not really.
All right, next hill comes to there. Now this one's got a lot more vine on it, so maybe, just maybe, we got a lot more tater under it.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Look like you just, I don't know.
There we go. I mean,
Kinda.
a little better. A little better. Still not monsters, but better than what we've dug.
I think that it's so funny when we come down here and checked them that they were like perfect.
I know, they were all that one.
We dug one hill of each.
We apparently dug the one that was perfect, and that was it. All right.
Last one.
This is the last one in this row, ain't it? Yeah, there ain't no other hill there.
Yeah, last one.
Oh!
And there they are.
There it is. Then you got some little ones right beside him. That's all that was under there, though, it looks like.
The red ones are my favorite. That's why I'm like hesitant, because
that was it. All right, we'll go down one more. Prediction. This hill's gonna have good sized taters under it. Y'all see the way the ground split open right there? That's what you want to see when you're digging sweet potatoes.
Well, usually we don't get to go by that though, because the ground's so dry and hard. It's all cracked.
Yeah, you can't see it.
But it's been a little softer this year, so it looks like it's supposed to.
And I'll also say that this year we don't have near the vine that we've had in the past.
Well, I thought they were gonna drown. So.
Yeah, it was a tough year on these sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Down here, so anything is a surprise.
Yeah, if you hadn't been around since the entire summer, pretty much. This garden just stood with water most of the summer because we had an overabundance of rain, and so we really thought our sweet potatoes were gonna drown, but they didn't.
Maybe they were on the verge of it too.
Yeah.
I got a feeling there's gonna be a nice one under this one.
To have made the ground pop up like that. That's what we were looking for.
I think we decided to go ahead and get a few more out of this road and just see what they look like. Curiosity's killing me. Look at there. I cut the darn thing. That thing was a monster. Which, I mean, we can still use it. Just had to be quick. Is that all that was under there? Right there's the other end. It's amazing to me how some of them are just huge, and then what's around it is so small.
Maybe this is what wetland sweet potatoes do.
Maybe. I'm surprised we ain't found a rotten one yet. Now this one, on the other hand, I don't think is going to have much under it. That's another little one. Yep, see, now that plant could have stood to go longer, but then the one right beside it.
Something's eat that one.
Sure has. Wonder what we got down here eating on it.
There's molehills.
Rats?
There's molehills over there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I mean, had moles in this garden.
I ain't never had them before.
Look at that thing shining right there. That's a good sized tater right there. That and this too. Look at there. So we ended up coming all the way down the road to the end of the red potatoes, which they ended right there. From there down, it's purple. This purple variety we grow tends to take longer to make, so we're not even going to dig anything on those today.
And we did check them the other day, and they weren't ready, so.
They weren't even close.
No, they'll stay probably till the end of this month.
But look at what we ended up finding. Now, folks, I can tell you, on the amount of row lengths we've dug here, there should have been more potatoes than that. But considering we had the wet year that we had, we can't complain with that. We were averaging like 1 potato per plant. On occasion, we dug up a hill that had like 2 and 3 under it.
Which is not normal for sweet potatoes.
Especially these Beauregards.
Yeah.
Normally, you got a whole big old cluster of potatoes under that plant. But, once again, like I said, you can't complain with that right there.
Better than no potatoes.
That's right.
Here you go, you're taller than me.
That bucket looked a lot better than one I just dumped in there. I mean, we do got some of these. Some of these will be kept for slips for next year. Some of them will probably throw into the pigs or whatever. So now we're going to go out here to this other row of red potatoes and see what we find. If they look like this row did, we may leave them for a few more weeks just to see if we can get some more size on them. But the thing that worries me about leaving them longer is I don't know that they'll get any bigger anyways, because the vines are in the shape they're in. I mean, they don't look like they're going to grow anymore to me. That's just my opinion. But we're going to dig a few hills, see what they look like, and I'm going to guess that most likely we're going to end up leaving this row.
There's deer tracks everywhere.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's deer
That
damage.
was a deer track.
They're all out through here.
Well, right yonder, the net's messed up.
They figured it out.
They finally figured out how to get in here.
That's okay. And we're at the point they can eat all they want.
That's right.
We outsmarted them for the main part of the season.
It seems to be the way they do down here. You get by for about most of the summer, and then right here towards the end, they figure it out.
Well, you can see what they did here.
Yep, they eat every bit of the leaf off of that, didn't they?
Yep.
I'm surprised they got in here. They had to have got in here that day I seen the net tore down out there. I fixed it that morning, and it hadn't been tore down since.
I bet that's what it was.
So that must have been when they got in.
Are we going to get any down there?
No, I'm going to start right here, because these vines on this end were behind all year. So I'm about sure they probably ain't big enough.
All right.
We'll start right here where we tested it at.
Crickets everywhere. Crickets are a sign of fall, too.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. Don't you hear them?
Yeah, I hear them. That's too little. Let's dig one more, and if they look like that same right there, we'll let these go. Okay?
Okay. Well, that one we dug over here just had one big potato.
It had
under.
one big potato. Right
Yeah.
there's look.
One big potato.
One big potato, but that's a pretty potato. Right? It ain't gonna be just one either. So that
See,
right
that
there would have grew more.
should have been just a little longer.
And that would have grew more. Well, you know what we can do? I'll see if there's anything under there before I even dig it. Yeah, right there, potato. Something to show you if you're wanting to check your potatoes before you actually dig them. You can clean out from around the root, and right there's your potato. See that?
And if you see it ain't ready, just cover it back up.
Yeah, if it ain't ready, cover it up. If it is ready, we're gonna pull that. If I can do it one-handed. There we go. Good looking tater right there. We'll leave the rest of them. I mean, they can stand to get a little bit bigger. At least I think. I mean, 2 more weeks would probably really make a difference on them. Look, there was one way over to the side that I sliced open. That thing was way over here.
They're not usually over that far.
No, they normally gather right under the plant.
Must have been running from the wetness.
It may have been. Well, I mean, at least over... Currently, we've got about half of them up. If you count what's left of the purple ones, too. So, at least we're halfway done.
Oh, yeah.
Well, right there is what we got off of pretty much a half a row of potatoes. And like I said, that could have been a lot better, but it also could have been a lot worse, especially considering the wet weather we've had. So now y'all are finally going to get to see the Silver Queen that everybody's been asking for. And that's the Silver Queen that we planted in the raised beds. I don't know now, it's been, I think we done it right after July 4th or a few weeks after July 4th. I'd have to check on that. But it's finally made itself. It's time to get it out. And unfortunately, it done exactly what I was afraid it was going to do. Every bit of it blew over. During a quick thunderstorm we had the other evening, it was mainly just wind, but I had a feeling that's what it was going to do. Some of them have made, like that ear right there is ready. Most of what's fell over is ready. But then we had some right here that didn't do anything. That ear ain't nothing to that.
Is that how it fell, or is that just how it turned back up?
No, the corn usually when corn gets blowed over, it tries to straighten up on its own. And that's what it's done in the last like 2 days. And so after it happened, we decided to go ahead and pick a few ears because it was almost at the point where it was ready to pick anyways. We bought us a couple. I think we fixed 6 ears off of it, and it was pretty good. Not the sweetest, by far not the sweetest sweet corn I've ever ate, but it was good. Kind of brought back that old taste I remembered from my childhood. So what we have decided we're going to do though with what's left, we're going to come through, pretty much pick everything so we can clean out these beds. Here you go, Jacob. Now I don't know if it's a raised bed thing or if it's a Silver Queen thing, but these ears didn't get very big. Ow!
What happened?
I don't know. I don't see nothing now, but something like stung me when I grabbed that ear.
Probably one of them caterpillars.
I don't know. I don't think it's a Silver Queen thing though. I imagine this was a raised bed thing. You really got to look at the ones laying down. That one was blending in.
There's some down here on the ground.
It's a wonder something ain't done come up and ate it, ain't it?
I know.
What you got over there?
More tomatoes.
So tell me, do you think the top of that tomato got eaten by a deer or did a worm eat
No,
that?
I think a worm ate it.
You think it was a worm?
Mm-hmm.
That's you.
Don't you think so?
I don't know. I was looking at it this morning and I was wondering if a deer didn't come up here and bite that.
No, because I figure if it was a deer, they'd eat more than just a few bites of a tomato plant. Because
Yeah.
look,
What did that?
looks like a bug.
May have. I don't know.
Yep, looks like
It's pretty tomatoes though.
it's that fantastic tomato.
The biggest ears is on this side right here, which I imagine come from this side right here. Got more sun.
Daddy,
Huh?
go there and get one of them blocks to sit on the tire.
Oh.
You can see our collards are loving the raised beds.
They look
It's about
great.
time to pick a few of these. These are Georgia collards, which we hadn't ever grew before, not that variety. And I have a feeling I'm going to be impressed.
My verdict from this right here, though, is raised bed sweet corn is definitely a thing and it's definitely doable. But from it blowing over, the blowing over part was the worst part about it. And I had already had a trouble a little bit earlier on with it trying to blow over because the soil in these beds is just so, it's just so loose. I guess it just couldn't hold it up. Plus it gets put much higher up in the air on a raised bed too. But I believe if you've got an in-ground spot, it'd probably be your best option. However, if raised beds is all you got, it definitely works. And this has had me and Megan both concerned the whole time was this corn plant started drying up. See there? Before it ever finished making ears. And I've never seen sweet corn do that. I don't know if that's something that Silver Queen does or if there was something because where they was in the raised beds. And I know they weren't drying up from drought because I had the irrigation on them. So, I don't know. Look, that might have been what got me a while ago. Right there's one crawling.
I saw one on the corner. I picked it and I threw it off.
Did you? Them little jokers hurt.
Back in the grabby wagon.
Oh, Megan, I've been meaning to tell you, I think Sasquatch got most of the apples again. They've disappeared.
They fall off?
I looked on the ground, they ain't there.
Who's Sasquatch?
Outright.
Who's Sasquatch?
Sasquatch, that's Bigfoot. There we go.
Look at this cool thing.
Look at what a hole Megan the pigs have dug out around that water.
Oh, I know. They're digging to China.
They are.
That's an acorn that ain't dried yet.
I wonder if they ever lay down in there or are they just digging it?
No, they lay in it. I seen them out here laying in it the other day.
Look at that,
Look at all
y'all.
the red mud on the side of it.
That's a fine looking ear of sweet corn right there.
What's it look like?
Perfect. Small, but perfect.
I bet this one feels like it's going to be perfectly small.
This one right here is tiny. Oh, look, it still made an ear, though.
Daddy,
I wasn't expecting that.
I want to keep this one.
Yeah, that's all right. We also got a lot of that right there. Tiny ears.
It's hard to break just that little bitty part off, so I had to break this entire piece off. So now it really is a small little ear.
Yeah, look at that tiny little ear.
Aww.
Most of them are.
This is just a tiny little corn.
I'm going to get Bobby after you shut. Okay?
Okay, that's fine. He's standing over there waiting on you, ain't he?
Now this one might be a good inside, unless it's just
That's a beautiful ear.
That kind of looks like the other kind of corn. I think I'm going to plant sweet corn again next year.
What kind you gonna plant next year?
I think I'm going to plant at the same time, because,
That was devotion you had, wasn't it?
yeah, devotion sweet corn. And somebody sent it to me. Somebody sent it to us, and it was for me. And then I planted it, and that was the best sweet corn I ever had.
It was really good. I think I might plant me a little bit of it too.
Okay. I'm not sure, but I think I might have a little bit of seed left.
We found out this year we really like devotion. We like that Triple Crown bicolor from Tractor Supply. Then of course we already had our Serendipity and Honey Select. Of course we like those. And then this Silver Queen, I have a feeling is going to make some really good cream corn.
Look, Daddy, look at this pretty little ear.
That's
Daddy.
almost a perfect one, ain't
Daddy.
it? No, that ain't no good. Throw that in the way.
I can have one.
I don't believe that one's any good either.
I don't think I've had any that I've had to throw away yet. But
That looks.
that's a small.
I'm gonna keep it to show Mama, and then we're gonna throw it in the picture to give her a head.
There come Mama. She got us a box.
Mama. Look at that.
big fat worm.
Yeah, boy. Be some extra protein for them pigs.
Yeah.
So this is what we ended up with. We got us a good mess there, that's for sure, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, better than none.
It's some pretty corn too.
I just wonder would it have gotten bigger if it hadn't been in a raised bed, or is that because I thought Silver Queen was
Yeah,
bigger.
I think if it had been in the ground, it'd have got bigger. And I will add that as far as fertilizer and stuff goes, this didn't get a lot. So that could have been an issue too. But the whole time the plant looked great until it started making ears, and that's when the plant started drying up.
Yeah, it was weird.
But either way, we still got a pretty good mess of corn out of there. So after we eat, we'll keep a couple ears. What, for supper? What is it gonna take? About 6 ears?
I'm gonna cut it off.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should probably hold it like that.
There we go. Look at
Oh
that.
my gosh. That thing works like a charm.
Let's try it.
Does it?
Wow.
You want one?
Do you have another one of those? Of that kind? I'll stick with my knife, but that right there works great.
Oh, yeah, all I gotta do run there. Yeah.
Until you do that.
Yeah. You don't even have to get any out the edges.
Yeah, that thing almost milks it for you.
Watch your fingers.
I know. It's so slippery.
I said it was easy.
It is till you dig down the cob accidentally.
Oh no, I forgot how to do it. I forgot that you don't just sit there and saw, you go like that.
I think it'll make good cut-off corn.
It wasn't very juicy when I was eating it, but now since I'm doing this, it's very juicy.
Yeah.
Milo's over here trying his best to get to these corn cobs.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to try this right here. It's cream corn. I think this is going to be good.
What's cream corn? What's the difference between cream corn and corn off the cob?
Cream corn's got a little milk in it. And it's a little thicker.
Yeah, it makes it a little thicker.
Could you just like pick field corn at like the same stage as like you pick this sweet corn and eat it like right off the cob, like pick it and then eat it?
You sure could. That's all they used to have. Sweet corn ain't been around forever.
A good medium, though, between all of them was that Tractor Supply corn, though, I think.
Yeah.
It was corny and starchy, yet that extra little sweetness.
And the kernels were very, very tender.
Yeah.
I forgot that I like it just eating it like this. So I just took me a little bite.
Was it good?
So, if y'all have room, I highly recommend staggering out plantings of sweet corn throughout the year. Because here we are now, we've had fresh sweet corn to eat on from, when did we get our first picking?
Probably, it was
June?
end of June. Yeah, probably.
So from the end of June till
Now,
which is beginning of September, we've had fresh sweet corn to eat on. So if your climate lets you do it, and you have room to do it, highly recommend doing that. Especially if you like sweet corn as good as we do.
Yeah. I like sweet corn on the cob. I don't much like it off the cob or creamed.
The older I get, the more I like cream corn. I used to just like it on the cob.
But then the fresh sweet corn is like the best it's ever. When it's the best, it's when it's so fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to eat it on the cob, eating it fresh is the best. But second best is freezing it like we do.
You gonna cook this tonight?
Yeah, with our chicken.
What kind of chicken are we having?
Fresh chicken. Just oven chicken.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
That's a case. I don't know if that's a 6-inch or 8-inch boning knife. I'll see if I can't put a link to one of those on Amazon, but I absolutely love that knife. Especially for hog meat, because the blade's thicker. The Victorinox knives work really good too, but I prefer having that thick, stiff blade.
Milo's over there climbing a tree. We won't let him get corn, so he's gonna climb the tree.
He's over here, he's been getting them out of this wagon.
What was that other brand that you were talking about? That you said?
Victorinox,
Yeah, what is that brand?
that's the same brand that makes the Swiss Army knives that like me and you got.
Oh. Is it that brand that makes like them plastic handled knives?
Yeah.
Oh. We only got a few more years left. Daddy, don't that look so cool, like the lines and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always thought a cob was pretty when you cut the corn off of it. That's all that's left. Ain't much to that one.
This little one. The little ones are harder than the big ones, I feel like, because they're shorter. Look at all the mist spots right there.
That's all of it. Well,
There we go.
we got 3 pans off of that. That one, and Megan's already took 1.5 to get started cooking for supper. That's not bad at all off of just 2 little 4x8 raised beds, and half of it didn't even turn out like it should have. So. Be a few bags, won't it?
Yeah.
That's probably good.
Mine is almost empty. It's not gonna be. So it's literally like when we go to load and stuff. It's always like this. When we go to load and stuff, it always turns out to be less than you think.
Yep.
Still a good bit of corn off of just two little raised beds.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was one.
No, it's 2 4x8 raised beds, but over, I would say, at least a quarter of it didn't make anything.
Yeah.
So
not all of it did what it was should have.
That's pretty
I
good.
probably had it too close together. Maybe I should have spaced it out a little bit farther or something. I don't know. But either way, I'm pretty tickled with it. I like the way that experiment worked out.
So you're gonna plant them in the raised beds again next year, or you're just gonna keep planting in the ground?
Well, I'll continue to plant it in the ground unless I run out of room. If I run out of room, then and I got some empty raised beds,
That's an option.
yeah, I'm not afraid to do it again.
Daddy has quite a bit over there.
There's a lot in this pan.
The reason I wanted the big wide one, because I knew I was gonna spill some of it.
That sure is pretty, ain't it?
Yeah. I should just do it like that. Is that better?
Yeah, that works. I feel like no matter how many silks you get off of it, you have more.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, I know one thing.
Completed the 2025 sweet corn year. Right there.
That's it.
Yep, so now we ain't gonna have no more sweet corn. We ain't gonna have no more fresh sweet corn.
That's it.
Not
Till
till
next year.
There
Learned
we
a
go.
lot. That looks good, don't it?
I've put up several things of corn different ways.
Well, we froze it, canned it, and froze it on the cob so far. All right.
I think I put up some of all of it, didn't I?
Mhm.
Except for the tractor supply corn.
No, we put up some of that too.
Oh.
We cut that off.
Well, there was one.
I don't know if you canned it or
Jacob's,
froze it.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, we didn't put none of Jacob's up. We didn't have enough.
No, because we only had one eating out of it. But this year,
No canned Honey Select.
Yeah.
this
We
year,
did.
I want to make it to where we can have at least two eatings off it because it was super good.
It was super good. I agree.
But-
all right, well, I'm gonna go stick this in the freezer.
All right. I guess we'll just go ahead and cut it off.
All right.
I'll start up here since it's falling this way.
I'm just picking up what's already broke on the ground here.
All right. Well, I was to find the ear we missed.
Yeah, that's very true.
Hold on. There.
The cows will be happy to see us coming. Be their last treat too, I guess.
It'll be their last treat of corn, unless we cut some field corn and bring them.
Yeah. Guess that field corn's already drying.
I know.
Got too many. Them worms is all over this. There's another one. I done seen like 3.
Of the worms.
Yeah, that's why I'm just trying to grab it by the bottom. Them things feel like a bee sting when you touch them.
I think it's worse than a bee sting. Because it lasts a whole lot longer than a bee sting does. It's going to be a pretty good sized treat for them.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of corn right there.
Well, they didn't get no feed tonight, so
That'll be it right there.
they'll be happy about that.
Things
Yeah.
just always look so much better when you get the garden cleaned up.
It got kind of ragged looking.
It really
You can tell what tree they like to stand under.
That cedar.
Boy, you parked me close enough. I know that. I can't even get out.
Well, I don't have much room on it between here and the growed upness. Come on, cows.
That guinea's mad that we're down here.
He is, ain't he?
Watch them worms, because I'm telling you, they was all over them. Come on, my feet. Don't Candy, she's already looking better. Just pulled that calf off of her.
Yes, she is. She looks good. She's put on a lot of weight, ain't she?
She's put on, I believe she's put on quite a bit.
No, your herd looks pretty good, huh?
Well, for the darn flies, they would look good.
Yeah. It's always like that this time of year.
Yeah, Belle she ain't hurting for nothing, that's for sure.
No, she ain't.
Her ain't hurting for nothing.
I think you got them spoiled.
Why?
They just are. Well, y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. I think our opinion of silk. Wait a minute, you got corn all up in your hair. That's pine needles. Our opinion of Silver Queen changed after eating cream corn made out of it tonight.
Yeah, I made cream corn tonight with supper, and I must say that was probably some of the best cream corn I think I've ever had.
By far,
Yep.
the best cream corn ever.
So, here we are now, you know, earlier before supper, we were like Silver Queen was okay, but we had only ate it on the cob. But cut off the cob I'm gonna say that more than likely we're gonna plant some Silver Queen next year.
Yep, that's what I told her.
I think it would be. I don't know. I wonder how it would be canned, or if it would only be
I bet
good
it'd
like
be good canned.
frozen.
I bet it'd be good canned. You know,
But
we just didn't have that much to play with this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe Silver Queen will be in our rotation next year. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna be, but after that corn we eat tonight,
It was. Yeah.
it was delicious.
Yeah. It was great.